Last week, I boarded an early morning flight to Dresden, courtesy of Volkswagen, for the launch of their brand new range of Phaeton executive saloons. When it goes on sale at £70,000, the top model will double the most you can pay for a VW. And it will go head-to-head with the standard-setting Mercedes S-Class and new high-tech BMW 7 Series. So, do the Phaeton's looks offer the same kind of presence?
It looks very smooth and classy. But this has got quite an aggressive start to the flared wheel arches stand out straight away. It's got an American nose, European sides, and almost like an Alfa Romeo rear end. I don't know where I thought of that, but it looks like that. It lifts up at the back. Now that is bizarre. There's no room. I mean, that can't be right for the entire range. There's not that much legroom in the back, though.
And no, of course, this rear divider isn't standard. It's an option to help create 4 separate zones for the air conditioning, or so the VW PR girl kindly explained before helping me out with the more important details like...
Is it keyless, though? Do I have to put a key in?
How to start it.
Yeah.
It's not keyless, then. You have to...
And how to work the cup holders.
Exactly.
Oh, and don't worry, there is a keyless option should you want it.
There's a keyhole also. I'll be back in 5 seconds.
But nobody could make the boot open properly.
It's supposed to sort of rise up on its own. There's huge embarrassment now. People are going to get sacked. What the lad was just demonstrating to me is that when it goes up, this catch disappears in, so you can't hit your head on it. But while it's not working, we can just admire these beautiful aluminium struts, which are very nice, even if the mechanism has stopped working. Works of art.
Volkswagen were quick to sort out this minor problem, and I was soon on my way. I'd managed to blag one of the top-of-the-range models with its 6-litre, 420-horsepower W12 engine and 4-wheel drive. But there will be more frugal versions, including a front-wheel drive V6 and a couple of diesels, with prices starting from around £42,000.
Overall, I mean, the first thing you feel is that you're very relaxed driving it. I very quickly settled into my Phaeton, which is not that excited about anything yet.
But then you had to be impressed by their new transparent factory, where masses of glass allow customers to view the entire assembly process. They can visit sales staff in this plush panoramic lounge, sample exactly how their car will look by moving bits about on a magic table, and even watch it being put together on the elegant production line. But me, I couldn't wait to head for the autobahns. Here there are stretches where you can cruise along cosseted in the Phaeton's double-glazed cabin at 130 miles an hour and not be branded as some sort of irresponsible delinquent. It's perfectly safe because de-restricted sections are generally quiet and the Germans understand the meaning of lane discipline. Mind you, you do need to be aware that the Phaeton weighs a massive 2.5 tons, a whole lot more than the BMW and Merc.
After a day with the car, there are a few niggles that begin to annoy you. My knee keeps on rubbing against this rather hard centre console. Worst of all, though, every time I put the car into drive, the lever goes straight back to sport mode. So I've got to push it forward one into drive. I don't know why, but it always happens to me. And also, when you think how much I like all these dials, why do they spoil it with all this money with a clock that's got a curved surface so the light reflects off it all the time? Annoys me.
OK, these are just little niggles with a hugely accomplished car that does Volkswagen proud. But the problem is, whilst equal to the Mercedes and BMW in most areas, it doesn't really beat them in any, so I just can't see their loyal customers defecting to the VW brand. There is method behind the Phaeton though, because next year's new Audi A8 will share its foundations, and so, to a lesser extent, will the new baby Bentley. Plus, there are all those young executives bred on a diet of Golf GTIs who might just fancy buying the same badge as they head for the top.